Welcome back to No Substitutes, the show where I have on some of my favorite people and we talk about what ingredients make them who they are. And today I have a very special guest. He's also a fellow cook. If you don't already follow him on Instagram, you should, because all of his videos make wet and don't want to make it, I don't know, too inappropriate. Anyways, welcome, Landon Bridges.
Thank you for having me.
Not Leon Bridges. Sorry, guys.
I wish I was Leon Bridges.
Yeah. It's okay.
He's talented.
Yeah. If you could switch places with Leon Bridges for a day, what would you do?
Utilize his DM power.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah, probably. He's probably got some good DM power.
Right. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've seen him like my stuff, but he never is in the DMs. He seems a little shy. So you would just rip into it?
Probably, yeah. 100%. For sure.
And then you guys switch back. He's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Open the floodgates.
Oh yeah, it'd be dangerous for him for sure.
Oh, good. Well, let's get into it. What are 3 ingredients you need for your profession?
Alcohol, and alcohol for sure.
The sponsor he has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Happy Dad.
Happy Dad.
They make me happy.
I was trying to remember how I met you, and I could not remember because I think I was drunk. But
We met at Barney's Beanery, I believe.
That's why I don't remember.
I was very inebriated as well. I think I might have been on something else. I don't even know. I don't recall.
Yeah.
But at the time, for some reason, people like those gummies around LA that have psilocybin in them. So
yeah.
They hand them out all the time.
Yeah.
I'm fat. They just hand me gummies and I'm like, ooh. Next thing you know, ooh, again. So, yeah.
You're feeling silly that night.
Yeah.
Who is the best cook that you've collabed with? Or do you collab with mostly influencers? I don't know.
No, I've collabed with cooks. I think Chef Rush. He's the White House chef. He's the huge jacked black dude that wears military gear in his videos and stuff. But he's a legit chef. So yeah, he came in and the first time we collabed, we did 2 videos together and it was just I went to school.
Nice.
He's no, don't do it like this. And he's very commanding of a presence. Mm-hmm. But he was very good. The food turned out really good and I learned a lot from him.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to culinary school?
Absolutely not.
No. Same. I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
Restaurant jobs.
I've never even had that.
You never even had that? You've just been a homemaker?
No. So what happened with me is I was going to college in Florida and I was staying at my mom's vacation house and we were in this older community, I guess you could say. But I was having a lot of parties and old people don't like parties. So they kept calling the police on me. So I was like, how do we fix this situation? And I rang everyone's doorbell and I was like, look, I'm having a dinner party. Come, I'll bring alcohol. There'll be food. Just come. So I got all the old people there. I think 12 of them showed up. I was like, come get to meet me and everything. And then they liked it so much. They were like, Landon, are you going to do this again? And I was like, sure, I'll do it again. So I did it. I started doing it every week. And then by the last one before I moved, I think I had 60, 55 plus people.
Oh my God.
At my house. And they loved it. They looked forward to it every week. And every week had to be something different. Mm-hmm. And then you learn how to cook because you're cooking large quantities of things.
Yeah.
And then I'm it turned out I started skipping school just to cook for people. I'm like, damn.
You fell in love with it?
No, I fell in love with the benefits of no more cops. That's what I fell in love with. But it was fun. I like making people happy. At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. So anything that makes people happy, I like.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And food does that.
And food does do that. I feel like no one can hate you when you're a cook.
Yeah. Just my doctor, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's too happy.
Do you enjoy creating content or cooking more? Do you cook for yourself and without the videos and the glitz and glam?
No, I love cooking for myself, not for videos.
Right.
Because then it's more of a relaxing thing. I can get fancy with stuff. I don't have cameras in my face.
You look pretty relaxed in your videos.
Oh, well, I am, but I mean I like to play music in the background while I cook, and like I actually like drink like a lot of wine. I'll cook more advanced stuff.
Right.
So, and you don't have to worry about like your shots and things like that. So
Yeah,
I'm not like
just-
directing a camera person to say like, make sure we get this, make sure this is good. Did you get that? Can we slide this in now? So it's like, that's kind of how that worked. But so cooking for myself, love it. Very relaxing.
Love that.
Yeah.
When did you start doing it for content creation?
Almost a year ago today, I think.
Damn.
I think December 6th was the first cooking video. Yeah. So we did that. We were on a trip to like Big Bear. Has it been 10 minutes yet? Can we swear yet or no?
It's been 6 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna keep the profanity to a minimum still. All right, so no, we're in Big Bear, and this like skinny girl at the time woke up early, and I always wake up early, and she's sitting there. She's like, I think I'm gonna make breakfast for us all, and I'm like, absolutely not, darling. You haven't had anything but Red Bull and for the past 6 months. Like no. So then I was like, I'll cook breakfast for the whole house, and we filmed it. I was hungover, so I said that in the beginning, and then I think like I posted it a day later, and then it had like 8 million views, and I gained like 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Whoa.
And I was like, all right, let's do this again. And then pretty much every video since has not gotten under 1 million views.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised too, because I didn't know like you can drink in those videos. I mean, they sponsor you, right?
I can. So the thing with drinking on camera, you're fine to drink on camera. You just can't be getting drunk on camera.
Right. Can't be
So, like,
inebriated.
Yeah, well, you can do that. You can't show excessive drinking.
Oh, okay.
So like technically, like you could dispute you're not inebriated. That's a personality. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's
Okay.
like that could be like that's just how
This
I
is
am.
just who I am.
Yeah, but you can't shotgun or like aggressively take shots and stuff
That
if
makes
you're
sense.
sponsored.
Right.
And then it's up to like the platform if they choose to demonetize you or not from drinking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. What's been your favorite memory from your career so far?
That's a tough one. All the free stuff. Just anything I get to do. That's my favorite memory. It's like, yeah, we get like, I was just at the Chargers game, I think on Sunday, and we were in a box suite.
Whoa.
And I don't want to know how much that cost, but I definitely didn't pay for it.
Right.
So I'm like anything like that. I mean, one time we were on private jets. We got flown out to Arizona for some app company, and they like flew us out private there and back. Got us like 5-star accommodations, and we partied for like 4 days straight. And then that was a good memory. I had a lot of fun. We did like a club tour thing while we were there, so that was great. That was a good memory. But I mean, I guess that wouldn't have happened without my career being what it is.
Right.
So. If that
Free
counts.
stuff is a good one.
Yeah, I
like
love
that.
it. Oh, I haven't paid for clothes in a year.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned?
Don't. I mean, like lesson I've learned from my own actions or like from
Just
other people's
just
actions.
in your career. And
I've learned
whether
that-
it's from other people or yourself.
Don't say the N-word. That's a good one. Definitely, I've been around some people that have gotten canceled for that. Yeah, I guess be careful with your DMs. That's a big one. Yeah, I've seen that come back to haunt a few people too.
Yeah. I feel like I see people digging up like 10-year-old tweets nowadays or exes. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I've cooled it on the DM game. That's a big one you got to be careful for. I've seen that come out for bad for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine aren't bad. Mine are playful, but they could be if you take out the context. Like I'm pretty sure my first DM to you is like nice.
Oh. Nice.
I think you said thanks, you too.
No. Maybe. I don't know. Well, on to the next one. Now I'm all flustered.
Yeah, I get like that too, but I just blame high blood pressure, and that works for me. Probably wouldn't work as well for you though. You look healthy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
What was family dinner like for you growing up?
Through the week there was none, but like on like the weekends, I guess we would do like little family outings and stuff. But yeah, through the week, yeah, we just microwave shit.
Oh, so I was gonna ask next if you ever pulled your culinary thing from your parents.
No, my mom was like, she cooks for parties, but she does like, she's from Ohio, so she cooks like an Ohio person. You just like open cans of stuff and boxes of stuff and then make it that way. Like, I don't think she's ever like used fresh vegetables or like fresh herbs. Like, I don't think she knows what that is. Yeah. Like, if you showed her like a garlic press, she'd be like, what the fuck is this for? Like, so, but she cooked for a lot of people and she's a great entertainer. So she always makes sure everyone's like taken care of, have what they want, what they need, that kind of thing. Okay. So she's a good party host for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I definitely learned a lot about that from her for sure.
Nice. What was your favorite snack as a kid?
Pizza, for sure. I was a fat little, are we past 10 or past? Yeah, I was a fat little when I was younger. So I ordered food all the time. I ordered pizza. My mom was always working, so I'd get left like a $20 bill and she's like, order food. And I was like, at the time, this was before like Uber Eats and stuff.
Right.
So your options were like pizza and pizza. So I would order like a pizza a day pretty much. So before I knew it, I was like 300 pounds. And I was like, ooh, ouch. That's bad. Girls don't like that. And then I went on a diet.
Nice.
So now I'm not 300 pounds. I'm like 220 pounds.
Perfect.
That's a lot better. A lot better. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What kind of pizza were you doing? Were you like a Pizza Hut guy or a Papa John's guy?
You know, it would vary on the day. You know, you couldn't do them all in a row. You had to switch it up. But no, I was all for it. Now I like nicer pizzas. Now that I've gotten a little older and like made some more money, I'm like, okay, we can get like actual pizza, not like the ones that have all the TV commercial pizzas.
Right.
You know?
Where have you had the best pizza?
I think it's this place in LA. It's called like Apolina's, I think. It's somewhere in Hollywood, and it's like a cash only place. And you walk in, and yeah, it's loud, it's noisy, and you order it, and it's like, I think Dave Portnoy rated it #1 too. Nice. Out here, so I think that's why we went, because we were, I guess, dick riding his opinion. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we went there. It was actually great. It was very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wherever that is, if Apolina's, I don't know. It's an Italian name. I don't know how to say it.
Apolina's.
What about you? Where's your favorite pizza from?
I don't eat pizza.
Look at you go.
Well, I mean, I think honestly, New York, but I just can't remember what places we went to.
Wait, you don't eat pizza? Because like every episode you talk about how much you love pineapple on pizza.
Well, I do love pineapple on pizza, but I don't eat it all the time.
All right. I feel like we've been misled.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I misled anyone.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had pizza?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine was like yesterday. I don't know. I went to Costco, so you have to. It's like a prerequisite.
I will have a Costco hot dog.
Mm-hmm. $1.50.
$1.50 dogs. What food would you bring to Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I like to bring the stuff people think sucks. So to like make
cranberry
it good.
Sauce?
No, cranberry sauce is one of those things. You just get the like ocean spray jelly kind or whatever it is, and then that's way better than anyone who makes like their from scratch stuff. Yeah. No one wants like the cranberries with like the like skin on it and stuff in the stuff, and it's like, I don't like that. No, I do like green bean casserole or something. Ooh. That would be good.
I tried that for the first time last year.
Really?
Yeah, because I was helping a lady friend chef cook for Thanksgiving. So it was like at some rich people's houses.
Yeah. I just made that today.
Nice.
Yeah, we're doing a Friendsgiving after this if you want to come.
Oh, nice. Maybe.
Yeah, so I had to cook for that today.
Awesome.
Yeah, but no, green bean casserole is good. Stuffing is good to make. I like side dishes because I like to play a game when I do like parties or like when I have to like bring a dish for something. I want to make something that everyone would like always not eat and see if I can like add enough butter or like cream or like salt to make it like, wow, this is really good. And then
you're clogging their arteries.
Yeah, it's like a game I play with myself.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You're like all organic ingredients. There's like no.
Oh yeah, we'll use like grass-fed butter if we put like 2 sticks in, you know, so it's fine. Better for the heart.
Yeah.
So I've been told. I don't know. Heard it on a podcast once.
Yeah. What is that? Huberman? Is that the guy who everyone always
goes
for their health?
I'm gullible, dude. I put like coconut oil in my coffee for like 3 months because it was supposed to be good for you. I don't know. We're not too bright up here when it comes to health, as you can tell.
I've used it as lube.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I saw a video of that once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of me or?
No, not of you. No, of someone else using it for that. But no, I've never tried that. I'm sure it worked well. Did it?
Yeah, it works well. My friend Anna Fox was on the podcast recently, and she said they used Crisco recently.
Ooh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. But I think it was for butt stuff. So you don't care as much about what's going in there.
Yeah, definitely not. No. I wouldn't be too concerned.
No.
Yeah, Crisco's
she also did say that it ended up being like really good.
Yeah, she's like wow.
She protested it at first and then was like, all right, I need to do this more often.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not coming out of your like bed sheets though. Crisco's in there for good.
I mean, if you're shooting, no one's shooting in their bed. They're
True.
Shooting.
Yeah. Why is it always random locations?
So that we can make a mess.
Oh. It's messy.
Yeah. It's what day use is for.
Yeah, you don't want to shit where you eat, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good point.
Yeah. But I haven't shot in a year. So we'll see. Or I think it'll be a year in February. But we still got the OnlyFans going.
Of course.
Got to keep the OnlyFans
You have to.
going.
I would have one if I could.
Would you, why don't you do like some cooking stuff or stand up for them? I feel like I see, they're branching out.
Yeah. There's not much money in that outside of nudity. I've thought about cooking with naked girls. I thought about doing that. That could be good. But I feel like you'd have to have like a big following on there first before you could get like naked people to come do it.
Didn't you just do something with Lena recently?
Yep. Lena came over. She was basically naked on that.
There you go.
Yeah. No, we did one with her and then had Mia come on. Mia Malkova was on. That was fun. But I've known her forever. She's great. She's one of my favorites.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've known her or know of her?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
No, I've known her for like 3 years. I've known of her since I was like 16. But no, I've known her for like probably 3 or 4 years. Nice. She's sweet. Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
What's a life event that shaped you?
What's a life event that shaped me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't...
Like any near-death experiences or... You could say another smart-ass answer, too.
No, there's none. Honestly, maybe the fact that I dropped out of school to pursue TikTok. So like that's one thing that I guess shaped me. But I think there was probably 3 or 4 years ago, we'd gotten evicted from this house in Miami. And I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do now? And then this girl calls me and she's like, Landon, you should come to Brazil. She was like a Brazilian model / actress and stuff at the time. She's been in like a bunch of movies over there. And she's like, Landon, come to Brazil. They will love you here. I love you. I want you to see where I'm from. Let's go do this. And I was like, you know what, whatever. And I was supposed to go for 2 weeks and I stayed for 3 months. Oh, wow. And then that experience was I'm like, you know what? Just say yes to everything. Mm-hmm. And good stuff will happen. You'll enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. So I've been saying yes to everything for 3.5 years, 4 years now since that. So I guess that's kind of shaped me, I guess.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good life lesson.
Yeah.
Who are 3 people you would take to Korean barbecue?
this room right now. I'll go after this, honestly. I'm down. No, I think, honestly, anyone and everyone. I like new people. Korean barbecue is one of those things I don't want to go with someone I already know. I want to go with someone I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then that's like a very like intimate experience. And then of course they got the beer with like the soju, and I do like that. Have you had that? That's my favorite.
I had that in Korea.
Really? Oh well, you went up to me there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I had it in Koreatown, but
that's close enough.
Right?
Yeah. What's your favorite Korean barbecue spot? Do you have one, or do you just like try and?
Look, I like quarters, and then I also like the dirty ones too. You know, or it's like the all you can eat ones. You're just like, fuck it. On a hangover day, you're like, put me in. Let's go. Let's see what I can do, and then I get drunk again because I like the beer and soju. But yeah, I don't care. I like it all. I'm really not a bougie person with anything like that. I'll eat and try and do anything. I like the hole in the walls a lot more than like the fancy restaurants, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
I feel like Nobu is the most overrated, and every girl in LA always wants to go there.
They want the Instagram picture.
Oh.
They don't want the food. Most of them don't even eat.
They just go for that sunset.
Okay. They need the geotag is what they need at Nobu Malibu, and then you're set. That's all they want. And then they want to sound cool. Like, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm going out with this guy. Where are you guys going? Nobu. Oh shit, he's a keeper. Like that's how those stories go. Yeah.
Oh no. If a guy took me to Nobu, I would not show up to the date.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
If a guy takes me to Dantana's, I think they're a keeper.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
You haven't been to Dantana's?
No.
And you love pizza.
Where is it?
It's on, I think, Santa Monica Boulevard or Sunset, maybe. I can't remember, but it's like one of the best Italian joints in LA.
Okay.
You should go.
I will definitely go.
As soon as you walk in, there's a picture of James Gandolfini.
Okay.
And I don't know. I like the places where people are dressed in little suits and they look like penguins. So they're like bringing you your food and they look like penguins. So it's kind of one of those things. And you could tell every server there has been there for their whole life, pretty much.
Okay, I do like that. Yeah. Some loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like veterans of the restaurant.
I love that.
Yeah.
Where there's a little bit of pride there. They like carry themselves well. They're like, this is my restaurant.
Yeah.
Did you like it? Then if they find out, like for me, I do like this is actually really nice now. Since I've taken off a little bit in food, sometimes the like restaurant people will recognize me. And then I get all this shit like being brought to me from the chef. They're like, the chef sent this out, or they sent this to you. They want you to try this. And then they come to the table and like, did you like this? And I was like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, it was great. And other times I'm like, damn, dude, why do you send this much food? I feel bad. I got something to do after this. I can't be this full. I can't fall asleep.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, I do like that element. Free food. See, it goes back to free stuff. I like free things. Yeah.
It's always the best benefit of any sort of, I don't know, fame. I think free stuff's the best.
I've been getting free drinks recently. That's been great. Mainly because I look like a girl from behind, of course. And then, like the hair and everything is very misleading for them. So they're like, then they talk to me face to face. They're like, shit, I just wasted $20 on a dude. But, and then sometimes the bartenders will like know me and they're like, here's free drinks. So I'm like, yeah, I enjoy that.
Yeah. What's your drink of choice?
Tequila soda.
Nice. That kind of guy.
Or Happy Dad.
There you go. Yeah. Don't forget your sponsor.
Yeah.
What are some unpopular food opinions that you have? Very curious too. Someone who cooks.
I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but I think like sometimes like processed style of like cooking, I guess, is better than like from scratch. So like sometimes I think the shittier stuff is just better.
It's been around longer.
Yeah.
Like I don't think people started gardening till only a few years ago when it became hot.
Yeah.
Now you see everyone having a little garden.
I've seen a lot of the girls wearing like overalls with nothing else under it, just gardening all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. They're probably making bank off of it too. Mm-hmm. They're like, it's watermelon season. I'm like, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, so I like processed food for some things. Some things are actually better like when you make them from scratch, and then some stuff I'm like, why even waste your time? Yeah. So I'm sure that's controversial. I don't know. Pineapple is good on pizza. That's yeah, it's good. I'm not a purist of any kind of food. I think you can fuse it into other stuff.
Right.
Like I've pissed off a lot of like Italians for sure because I've like made things that aren't authentic. Like you can't make taco pasta without like a lot of like angry Italians, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, I don't care. I think food is food. Eat what you want, do what you want, fuse it with whatever you want, and play with it. Eat what you like, not what culture's like.
Mm-hmm. How do you come up with your ingredients? Like, what's the process for choosing?
Well, I'm fat, so.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just kind of like, damn, that sounds good or that looks good. And then I find a way to add even more calories to what it should have. And then it usually does well. And then I think for camera too. Like I think, okay, is this going to have like a cheese pull or is this going to have like the comments that say he's going to die of a heart attack after it? Or like what's in this to make it like viral?
Love that.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
And then you got to do some things like piss people off along the way. Like use like Hidden Valley Ranch instead of like Fresh Made.
Oh.
But yeah, you toy with it. You figure it out. People love cheese. Anything with cheese, people love cheese. Mm. So
people love, like you said, the stringy look.
Mm-hmm. They do. I love brie though right now. That's like my new favorite thing.
I like brie.
Anything with brie. Mm-hmm. We did like brie and bacon and apricot jam croissants like the other day.
Wow.
That was really good. Okay. We did like an apple pie with brie in it. That was surprisingly good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like brie at the moment. That's the thing I've been experimenting with. I like sometimes like I'm not a chef at all. So whenever like I find out you can cook with things, sometimes I'll like rip it for like 3 or 4 videos. I'm like, okay, let's learn how to actually use this. Mm-hmm. So I learn through like making the videos, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that process. What is your Deathrow meal?
Honestly, it'd probably just be like foods I grew up with. Like, cause I feel like life was easier when you were younger. So if you can have some of that like deja vu with a meal. So like I grew up in Ohio, so like controversially like Skyline chili. It's like chili with like spaghetti and cheese and stuff. It's like people like do not like it. Anywhere outside of like Ohio, it's like something you should not eat. And then so I'd probably do that one because I grew up on it. Probably like anything my grandma cooked that had like a very distinct taste. I don't know what it was. Whenever I figure it out, I'm going to have it like in my back pocket so that if I'm like feeling homesick or something, I can make that to get that feeling. But like, yeah, probably that. And then the third thing, honestly, chocolate chip cookies with no chocolate chips.
So just cookies?
Well, no, it's like a sugar cookie, but you use brown sugar instead. And I like the flavor of it. Sometimes
you just don't want the chocolate chips.
I don't want the chocolate chips. Okay. No. I like that.
Make the prison guards like pick.
Yeah, get out of the
chips.
Get the chocolate chips out of there.
Like if you're gonna give me the chair, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
If you could delete one food from the world, what would it be?
Uni.
Oof, yeah.
I think it's overrated. Uni or caviar. I don't like caviar either. Tastes like salty Jello. Ooh. With a fishy aftertaste.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And it's expensive. And bitches in LA, they want an expensive meal, and then next thing you know, they add caviar, and you're like, shit.
I've never seen them actually eat it, though.
No. They get it. They get it for the picture. And then they hold the little, like, what is it? What's the bread thing called? Do you know?
I don't.
Then you use, like, creme fraiche and then a scoop of the caviar, and then they eat that, and then they're like, yay. And then, like, half of the 10 is there, and I'm like, are you going to finish that? That's only, like, $130. And then I'm like, damn. Then I order another drink to forget how much that costs.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant to take a girl to?
Cheap ones.
Nice. Somewhere that doesn't have caviar?
No, it's I like tapas bars.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's like the best kind of like date spot you can go, because then you just show up and you order a bunch of shit, and then you order like 2 healthy options, and you order like some big back foods for sure, and then the girls always eat like the fries and the bad for you shit, and then they'll have like a bite of salad. I like that too, because it's like non-intimidating. You can order a bunch of stuff, and then you don't have to like stuff your face, because I feel like you don't want to like stuff your face when you're out for like the first few times at least.
Right. No, for sure. Have you gone to Sushi by Scratch or their pasta bar?
No.
You would love it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
go.
like but it's expensive, and it's a set like dinner. I
Oh,
only
where's
go
it
when
at?
Encino. It's like set menu.
I
sit
have-
down.
I've not been to that one, but I did go to one in the Palisades, and I got hit with the bill for that, and I don't think I'm gonna go back. It was actually the worst thing that I think has ever happened to me.
Oh, no.
We go to this like sushi restaurant, and it's like we're driving back from the Palisades. We had to go there for some like event or something like that, and it's me, my friend, and his girlfriend at the time. So I'm third wheeling hard. And she's like, oh, I love sushi. I heard about this place. It's good. And he's like, oh yeah, you want to go? I'm like, I'm hungry. I could eat. So then we go in. Of course, I'm third wheeling. I should be the one getting everything paid for me, right?
Yeah.
So then we go in. The chef comes out. He's like, oh, you have to pair this with this sake. And I'm like, now you're speaking my language. Let's go. So we're drinking. We're doing this. They're giving us all this stuff. I had the fresh wasabi for the first time. I do like that a lot better. But then like halfway through, I get a text on my phone. He's like, yo, can you cover this? And then I was like, excuse me? For me, you, and your girlfriend I'm paying for this? He's like, can you cover this? He's like, I don't get paid till like the 15th. And I was like, all right. So we bodied that. That was like a $1,100 bill. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn. He paid back like half of it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Sushi by Scratch, it's $500 a person.
Yeah. Okay, so I got off cheap then. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. Okay. Did you
That's
find it
why-
worth
and
it?
I think it was. Well, I've never paid.
Oh, okay.
Last
Yeah.
time I went with Questlove and Gianna Dior and Questlove's manager, and that was
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, see, if
But he loves that restaurant, so he was like,
well, Questlove probably makes a lot more money than I do.
He makes a lot more money than us combined.
Yeah, so he's chilling. Yeah, he can do that,
He can
no
pick up the
problem.
bill.
Yeah, eventually I'll be there. Give me like 2 more years, but I'm still a TikToker, I guess. So we gotta up that. We gotta become like a comedian or like an actor or like a musician or something.
Yeah.
We gotta get to the big boy leagues off socials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one would you do?
Whichever one will take me. Shit, I don't care.
Do you have any other skill sets?
I mean, I could do anything. I could probably act for sure.
Yeah.
I can do
Cry on
stand up.
cue? I know you are funny.
Yeah,
so stand up.
gracias. Yeah, I've been doing that. That's fun. I'm good at that. I don't know how to get better at it. I guess you just kind of like do it more.
Yeah. It's one of those things. So,
Yeah. I also don't like to do the small rooms. I don't have an ego. It's just not as fun.
Right.
It's like I want like 200-300 people minimum, because then I have a lot more fun.
Yeah.
When it's like,
I think you can get away with that too, because, you know, it's not your calling. Like I get when comics are like, you gotta pass the
they
belly
hate
room,
me.
and
they hate comedians do not like me at all. I've discovered that.
oh
Yeah, no. They think I'm arrogant or something.
no, you seem pretty.
Yeah, but when they say you got to put in like your 5 years, I'm like, fuck that. Let's speed run it. You know, I ain't got time for that. This heart might give out sooner than that. Fuck.
Just tell them that. Just
Yeah.
tell them you only have like a few years left.
Yeah.
The doctor said you got 3 max, so you
Yeah.
gotta like
3 max.
right.
So this is why I get to be in the big leagues of comedy.
Yeah. It's like my make a wish.
Yeah.
Like, give me a big stage.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place that you've done comedy?
Laugh Factory was cool.
Yeah.
That was fun. I don't know. I did it like 2 nights ago at the Bourbon Room again. That was fun because there's a lot of people. Anywhere there's a lot of people, I like it.
And those are both good size. I don't know. It's like the Comedy Store. It's huge in the
I'm not a
main
huge
room.
Comedy Store fan though.
Yeah.
It feels like I get like sad when I walk in there.
Yeah. It doesn't have the same I don't know, feel to it. That
Feels
did.
dark.
Yeah.
There's some sadness there.
Well, I mean, Mitzi passed away, and then I feel like
And Adam's gone now too.
Yeah.
Who is?
Adam Egget left, and that kind of like made a big shift.
But also, I feel like a lot of places just don't have the same magic or charm ever since COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I would still do stand up there. I just did Pauly Shore's like
Jam in the
podcast,
Van?
thing.
Nice.
Yeah, is that what it's called? Jam
I
in
think
the Van?
Jam in the Van, he does a little, or does he have his own podcast now?
He has his own podcast, but you know more about Jam in the Van than I do.
Jam in the Van is just like a separate venue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was where he like did his show.
I mean, he could.
I don't know.
They do music and comedy there.
Nice.
And, Yeah.
Cool.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was happening the entire time. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, no, I think the mothership would be cool to do.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really sick.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go there so bad, especially when it was like designed for comedy. Like every like piece there was thought of. Like, okay, how can the comics have a good experience, and how can the fans watching there have a great experience too?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I've been told they would put me on Kill Tony if I want to do it.
Yeah.
oh, you'd be so good
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Kill Tony as a guest. Yeah, as a a guest judge.
Well, no, I would. No, I'm not
you
as a
mean as a
guest. As
judge?
like or not as a judge. I'd have to like go do a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, so that would
Okay.
be. So I'd be like guaranteed I get pulled, but I don't know. That's
Are we destroying the veil of Kill Tony because it's supposed to be completely random?
well. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
You would though, but you would be a great co-host, like judging. Like
I would be down for that in
You
a
would,
heartbeat.
you would kill that. That would be hilarious.
I need like another year or two to get more famous, and then Tony, hit me up. You can pre DM me. I'll promise you I'll have like 2 million followers on Instagram in like another year and a half, 2 years, and then I'll be big enough. I promise. I'll get you some clicks.
That's crazy. I mean, you're so big, like already. I feel like you have to you need more clout. Like,
100%. Yeah, you can always use for more clout.
yeah, I mean,
Always
I guess, but I don't know. You're like, I mean, I thought it was like insane that you would like do our podcast. Like, I was like, oh, this is like, because you're such a I feel like you're so huge, you know, like.
Oh well.
He does charity.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, it's like
I appreciate that.
I'm not that big, honestly. It's also too, at the end of the day, it's weird. Like actually in LA, you get left alone. So you don't even realize you're ever big in LA. Like as far as I'm concerned, all the followers are just a number. And then like this past weekend, we did a bar crawl for Happy Dad. And then I'm in Newport and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting a lot of photos taken with me and stuff. I'm like, I'm actually kind of cool now. Damn, this is great. But yeah.
You got to do a deep dive on your analytics to see what exact city that they're in, so you can.
Los Angeles is actually big. I'm huge in Texas. Texas, they love me in Texas, and
I
then
can see that. Yeah.
the Midwest likes me a lot. I mean, it's pretty much Florida really likes me. Florida likes me a lot too. That was fun because I went to see my mom over like spring break because she was in Florida at the time, and we went to the beach. And a lot of people were coming up to me, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, mom, I'm the shit now." she was not too happy when I dropped out of college. She's like, "This is so stupid. You've thrown your life away." And then I'm like, I'd take a photo and be like, "Is that life thrown away, mother? Is it thrown away?" But no, I'm like 82% US, so that's like crazy. The rest is Canada, and then a little bit of the UK.
Okay.
So we're doing all right in the US, which is good.
I mean, that's exposure equals money these days. Like the more followers, the more views. It's just more money in the bank account.
Yeah, I can spend
And
it though.
More free stuff.
If the free stuff's required, I need free rent next. That's what I really need.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, I can spend some money. If I make a lot of money in 1 month, I have a lot of money to spend the next month. You know. So I'm terrible with money. I'm terrible with it. I can make it, but I can spend it right too. What about you? Are you good with money?
I mean, I just opened up an account with Merrill Lynch, so hopefully that continues to. I just like giving my money to people that know what to do with that money.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to spend, but I try to not. I at least try to keep a certain number.
What's your most extravagant purchase?
I just booked a whole trip for me and my mom in Europe in March, but it was only like 3,000. But one of them is
frugal.
The most money for that trip is we're staying in like this castle in Tuscany, and it's like we're doing a 3-course dinner.
That's awesome.
So, but that's like stuff like that. I spend that money and I don't feel bad about it.
Oh, I'm a big experience person.
The worst thing that I've spent money on that is probably like a dress from House of CB.
How much is that?
It's like every LA girl's favorite, House of CB on Melrose.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew, I was like, it's like having a wedding dress pretty much. You have this expensive dress, you wear it once, and then...
Oh, you're cooked after that? You're so fucked because you take photos in it, and then next thing you know, you post those photos because they turned out great, and then if you wear it again, they're like, really?
Really?
You doing that again?
Can't be an outfit repeater.
I know. I made that mistake. I bought like designer stuff when I first moved out here, and then everyone's like, does this kid only have one Gucci hoodie? Like, why does he wear this all the time? Now, if I buy anything designer, it's just for other people.
Oh.
Yeah, like I bought my mom a purse because I was hammered one day. Yeah, that's actually a really funny story. I got my mom. I was at like some girl had made me mad. I was like, "Fuck these bitches, mother." Why would I buy them anything? I was hammered at like 10 a.m. for some reason. I was like, "Fuck these people." I'm like, "Why would I spend my money on them? I spend my money on you. I'm going to Rodeo right now." And then I looked at whoever's sitting there. He's like, "Drive me to Rodeo." And then we drove to Rodeo, and I was so inebriated inside of the store, and yeah, she got a good birthday present that year.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like a month ago. Did that, yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, and then
I feel like being drunk on Rodeo Drive sounds really dangerous.
Well, I'm not materialistic, so for me, it's not dangerous.
Okay.
So like I personally don't care.
Yeah.
Like I'm good. I'm not very materialistic at all for myself, but I did figure out the joy of like buying other people nice things, like when you actually care about them. That's pretty euphoric. So like my mom was actually very happy.
Yeah.
And then she Googled how much it was, and then she's very angry. She's like, "You dumb fuck." I was like, that makes it better.
Make it better.
Yeah.
Just be like, it's an investment. You'll do something good with it.
Definitely not. It was a purse, so once she uses it,
Oh no.
Plus,
Okay.
no one wants to buy a used purse. Half the fun's the box and the bag and everything.
I
and
always
then-
hear like people in New York or here say like, it's an investment having a Birkin. It's an investment having Louis Vuitton. So I won't do that, but
It can be, I guess, a Birkin. I mean, shit. If you can get a free one as a girl,
wow.
all day.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah. But like in New York, if you get one, like all the rappers, they like mark their women with the color of Birkins that they get them.
Oh
Like
my
I'm not even kidding. Like yeah, like the big like street rappers and stuff. Like they'll get like if they'll buy like their girls like green Birkins, and like another one has like an orange Birkin and like stuff like that. So if these girls are walking around the streets and they have like an orange or a green or like a purple Birkin, it's like that's my bitch. Stay away from them.
Oh my
that's
God.
Like that's the sign they like mark their girls with Birkins.
I mean, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah,
I would love to get marked.
If you're gonna get marked, I mean, at least have it be with a
Birkin.
That's what I'm saying.
$1,000
Mark
purse,
me up. I'll take one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think we have some producer
Yeah,
questions.
we do have some producer questions.
me.
So I'm actually like a really big fan of your content. I was really excited to have you on because I love like watching cooking stuff, but like 95% of it is like, well, I'll never make this. But when I watch your stuff, it's like, okay, like it's not about the presentation, it's about like the taste and like, can I make this?
Yeah.
But also like one of the things that that I'm like so impressed by you, and then I don't want to like throw shade at other people, but like you're so good at actually like making the content compared to like other people. I don't want to say that other people are like lazy, but it's interesting to me that you have this like very relaxed, like lackadaisical personality, but I know how to make content and I know how to edit, and I know that that's not lazy. So I was wondering, where did that come from? Like if you have this like, you know, like just go with the flow personality, but I could tell there's so much work into creating your content.
The edit's hard. Thankfully, like my friend is one of like the greatest videographers ever, and then he's also like incredible at editing, and he taught me how to do it. Shout out J-Rod. But he films for me a lot, and then I have another person that films for me. So that's like realistically that part's pretty autopilot. So like realistically, J-Rod will yell at me if I'm doing something too quick, or he'll be like, dude, slow the fuck down. We need to get this shot. I'm like, okay, great. So he'll do that. And then as far as the edit goes, the editing is the only part that I don't like. The filming for me is very easy. Of course, like I have moments where like I know what foods are going to be viral. So if I try to like force make something, it's never going to do as well as when I truly want to make it. But the editing is the hardest part, I'd say.
And that's I feel like because I hate editing too. And I'm not trying to say that I'm a great editor, but I do feel like some of the best editors hate it, you know, because like you just know, you know what it's supposed to look like, you know? And then like, it's just like, again, I don't want to throw shade at anyone, but some other people's content just seems lazy. And then that's never the case with yours. Yours is always like sharp, crisp.
Appreciate it.
You get your cuts in properly.
What's that one girl, Nara Smith?
Oh, fuck that.
Her stuff
Bitch made a
feels like-
Pop-Tart. Took 7 years. I was like,
But her videos are like haunting. Like they're
crush.
scary.
They crush it. She's got the voiceover down pat. I don't do voiceovers.
I can't.
We're gonna start doing long form. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, good luck. It's tough. It's tough to break it out into long form.
I think we'll do all right.
Yeah, I think.
YouTube's crushing it right now. I think we've gone up like 50K subs in the past like 3-4 weeks. So I get my silver plaque now. I'm excited.
Nice.
That gets here tomorrow. But like, I think we'll do okay. I think I can translate well because I've been doing long form for other people for years. Like I've been in so many vlogs, it's ridiculous for other people. So I feel like I can carry that decently well. Also, we're not doing like 30-minute things. We're doing like 4 or 5 minute videos.
Oh.
Yeah. But appreciate the editing tip or the edit. Well, I also edit the sound waves too. That's how you can keep stuff crisp.
That's so funny. Yeah, I edit through sound waves, and I don't know. There's barely anyone does that. And I don't know why. It's just, to me, it's how you keep it crisp.
Yeah, and then the rough cut is the hardest part. So like I'll load into like the editor, it'll be like 30 minutes for something. I'm like, shit, this has got to go down to 3 minutes. And then once we have like the 3 minutes of footage after everything has been chopped, I'm like, now I can have fun.
Yeah.
Now I can do like the edit to the beat, do the slow zooms, move stuff around, and then shift things and make the storyline better. I'm also extremely ADHD, so I edit as if I'm ADHD. So that helps too. I also it takes me like 6 hours to edit a video because of that, like 2 hours I'm editing and 4 I'm fucking off.
Yeah. I mean, but you could tell you put the work in.
Yeah.
And that's like, I'm pretty impressed by that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. You have great content. Like, it's not a mistake that you're successful. It's not like a luck thing. Like, you put the work in.
Yeah.
And it really does show.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah, we do have a couple more questions.
Hit me with them.
Yeah. So we know you have a videographer, you do most of the editing. Do you have another separate team as far as marketing or management or an agency you work with?
Sometimes we do that. So like I have people quote unquote that do that, but it's a very like strange world at the moment where people say they're managers. In reality, they just bring you brand deals. So you guys don't manage my career at all. As far as like setting up collabs and setting everything up, or like even like this, as far as anything like that goes, I do most of that myself. So it's like I have people that I work with. Like I have a company I'm working with right now. We're dropping a hot sauce in like 2 weeks, or it's a hot sauce, but it's a condiment. But so that's coming out. Finalized designs yesterday, and then I think we launched that in like 2-3 weeks. So now I'm about to have to push that. But yeah, no, as far as team, I have a lot of people that I work with to bring me brand deals, and then as far as like managing my career, that's all me. Yeah.
There's I'm very biased against a lot of managers and agents just because I've worked so much in comedy and I see how they do absolutely nothing and then they take so much money away.
Yeah.
And then, so in the comedy side of things, like people kind of wisened up and they just got personal assistants. So like, okay, I'm going to show you how to email people.
Yeah.
And then just do that. And then I feel like they left comedy, and then now I'm seeing them creep up in the influence space of like people not really knowing better and be like, oh, I'm a manager, I'm an agent, like I'll help you with all this. And it's like, okay, and they've done nothing for you.
Oh, absolutely not. And always non-exclusive.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Always non-exclusive.
Yeah. So I would just throw that out there to you. Like in comedy, they got just hire a personal assistant.
Yeah.
Show them how to email stuff, and then that's it. Because that is a lot of time, like to like reach out to people.
Oh, I
to
DM.
email them. Yeah.
I DM every company. If I see someone do a brand deal, I'm like, bitch, fucking work with me. What are you doing? Yeah. So yeah, I do that. Or it's like, or if I want to go do something or go somewhere or like anything like that, I usually DM the brands directly. And then if you take an Adderall that day and you really want to be productive, get on LinkedIn and find heads of marketing for places, and then reach out to them that way.
That's so fun. Yeah, LinkedIn is like a good secret. Yeah. Like a lot of people don't know that. Just go on LinkedIn and then find like the head of marketing and then just reach out to them.
Yep, I do that. I've done that.
That's a great tip. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What else we got?
So, I know we asked you like who's like the best cook you've collabed with, but like who kind of like surprised you in terms of influencers that like, oh, you actually know how to cook really well, and then maybe you weren't really expecting that.
I don't know. I haven't been cooked for by many influencers, if I'm being honest. Like not many influencers.
Yeah, it's just
cook
them
for me.
watching you cook. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I feel like we live in like a world where like cooking is kind of dying in this state for specifically. Like it's, I think everyone here just DoorDashes, Uber Eats, or like goes out to dinner. I don't know many people that actually cook. It's like, so I really not, actually, okay. Kendra Sunderland is a good cook. Now that I think about it.
Nice.
Yep. She's a good cook. Yeah. I was at her house one night, and then she has like this fucking badass massage chair. She moved to Vegas, but when she lived here, she had like a massage chair. We get back to hers at like 2 a.m. I'm hammered, and I go sit in this massage chair. It's like one of the ones from like, you know, the store that used to be in the mall that was like, had all the random shit, like Brookstone or something. Or something.
Yeah, it was Brooke something.
Brooke
sure.
something, yeah. Brookstone, I think, is like the pomegranate chocolate things. But no, Brooke something, and you'd go in there, and so I sat in that, and then I'm like inebriated, and she made like a Crunchwrap Supreme from scratch.
Wow.
I don't know how she did that drunk. That was impressive. But it was really good. And then of course, then she made me breakfast like the next morning, and I was like, wow, this was great. And yeah, she's a very good cook. Awesome. She's good. Caught me off guard, but she's good. So someone did cook for me, yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Okay, and then our last question before we like plug socials.
Okay.
If you weren't gonna do like, if you're making content but you couldn't like make food related content, what kind of content do you want to make?
Honestly, probably like I would do like partying travel content. Like I'd go show like if I had like unlimited money to like make whatever content, I'd probably just go see the nightlife of like places all around the world, and then just like vlog it and like go experience it and give like a funny commentary on what I thought about it. That would be fun to do. So I guess travel content.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we're talking like money is an object, I'd just funny shit. Do the trends, but do them funnier. Mm-hmm. That's about it. Trends get you lots of followers, lots of inactive followers after a while, but lots of followers initially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So where can the fans find you?
You can hopefully type in Landon on your socials, and I'll pop up. Landon Barker will probably be above me, and then look for the person underneath him, and I should be there.
I should be there. And you guys know where to find me, so thank you for coming.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.